It hasn't been. I'm telling you, dude. Kendrick just wants to supplicate anything Drake does at any level. That's why he did 1 to 5 songs, 2 to 5 now.
Bro said, I'm retired.
My boy unretired when he saw someone put out numbers. Bro.
Yo. Bro, like, I wonder what gave bro the inspiration. Like, oh well, let me gotta get back to it.
This man went up to the closet, grabbed his jersey, and was like, I can't let the BTK show me him, dog.
Bro said, hey, bro, he saw Michael Jordan come back. He said, oh well.
Man, this man, if you want to talk about a product of your environment, oh my God. I don't want to say, can we blame him? Welcome to the Kids We Trust News, where if you are sensitive to any one of the topics that we talk about or show you on this show, we
do not
care.
We don't care.
Still don't care.
We don't care.
Still don't care.
We don't care how many times you mess up Riverside. We still don't care.
No, we do care. Tone that shit down.
Yeah, bro. We got stuff to do, man. Y'all out here wilding. Anyway, we got to jump straight into treacherous waters. On today's episode, we will talk about unalivers. People who unalive for fun. We got to jump straight into treacherous waters. It has to be terrible for us to talk about it. But who else gonna talk about it? Now, I know everybody has heard about the Kendrick and Drake beef.
You lied.
But Kendrick Lamar will not stop. He is in current possession of Drake's lifeless career and will not let go. Authorities have attempted to remove Drake, but Kendrick is too diabolical to reason with the authorities at the moment. This is current news.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, why you say that?
Why do I say that?
Mm-hmm.
OV-ho. Yeah, that's what I say.
You're looking up Drake lyrics and stuff to see if he said anything crazy. And
He did it. West.
And he just dropped like a few
West.
He's not said one thing, dude.
West.
Yeah, it was really bad. That was terrible.
It's unfortunate. We witnessed like a live murder, like slander.
Unaliving, yeah.
Unaliving, yes. Like slander. Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Disgusting. It's not even fun anymore, to be honest with y'all.
Nah, it's not fun no more.
It's not even fun no more. At first, it was like, oh, hey, this is cool. They're gonna go back and forth. It's not fun.
It hasn't been. I'm telling you, dude. Kendrick just wants to supplicate anything Drake does at any level. That's why he did 1 to 5 songs, 2 to 5 now.
I mean, that's a smart thing to do. That's a good tactic to suffocate. Yeah, because that's all he got since his claim to fame is being the bigger artist.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, nah, not this time.
You lie.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Imagine a Rihanna feature.
You keep saying that, bro.
Because his entire female fan base will leave Drake.
If Rihanna get on the song, you think Drake's entire female fan base?
Bro, they go crazy when she drop Makeup.
You're right.
She hasn't dropped an album in years. Imagine when she do.
Yeah.
That's a solid point. That's a solid point. I mean, honestly, he called him out, man.
Who he called out, Rock?
No, just his female audience.
Oh.
Do they want to support a pedophile?
Yeah.
Alleged. So that's on them, man. The only thing keeping his career alive are women who like to go to the clubs.
And academics.
85% academics. The rest
bro. Remember what I said in the beginning? It's lifeless, bro. Kendrick is holding it up in a Compton, not up, but a Compton basement somewhere. So
yeah, somewhere.
Yeah. In an undisclosed Compton basement location, bro.
Working in front of Looters.
Huh?
Right next to that Church's Chicken.
Hey, bro. So yeah, I mean, to be honest with y'all, I know K-Dot said he was gonna drop tomorrow. I think this is gonna be the end of it.
I think so too.
I think this got to be the end of it because I could tell. Like, I know we talked about Drake's new disc earlier, and we just listened to it downstairs. I could tell he like from what he's saying. I could tell he kind of like is getting to him.
It's
He's
getting
defeated.
Yeah, it's getting to him.
Even the
Yeah,
last, he sounded so
yeah,
hurt.
yeah. It's getting to him.
Like, I wouldn't like that song if he wasn't talking about shit.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. And now, I mean, the last one he just dropped today, Drake. He's kind of doing the whole like "leave me alone." He's kind of backing out a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not gonna skim over the fact that it sounded like Drake made fun of Kendrick Lamar's.
Yeah.
Word. I don't think we can say that on here.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar was taken advantage of as a child. He was very vulnerable about that on Mr. Morale. It sounded like Drake made fun of that in a way. And that is a shot at all victims. So I don't know if we can run with that, man. But we'll see.
Well, it's a little bit. Well, I don't want
it to be a reach. If it's a reach, y'all let me know.
Nah, because I saw a Twitter thing saying it too, and it says Kendrick himself was never M-word. But the reason that it was brought up in the Mr. Morale is because it triggered his mom's PTSD. Because she was,
yeah.
Now you making fun of a man's mom getting molested.
I almost said it. That one, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say the whole word, but
the receipts are about to.
Yeah, she's about to go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Top Dog. What's.
Yeah.
The studio was in Carson, by the way.
Yeah. Oh my man, you had to address it was a cars. You had to address that part, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I just think I told y'all this. I've been saying this to y'all. I really think Drake should have just left him alone because he had to understand that. Like, I know he thought from dealing with the artists that he was dealing with, like that he could always son them, but it's gonna be hard to son. We talking about Kendrick Lamar, bro. It's gonna be hard to just be like, oh yeah, that he just throw him away. Like, you did Meek. I mean, honestly, you couldn't. Yeah, I mean, you didn't get Pusha, so
that wasn't happening. Sorry, buddy.
You haven't responded.
And that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, anyway, if you thought that was bad, wait until you get a hold of this one. This one is straight from the pits of hell, and this is for Jordan. Charles Miles Manson.
Oh no!
Hey, bro. Hey, ain't that where we got the rigmarole from?
The rigmarole.
Yeah, the rigmarole. Because he said that was the rigmarole. They was talking. They was asking him a question. He said, "That's that rigmarole."
Yeah, he said you took the black man out the jungle and you made him civilized. That's what you fucked with.
Hey yo. Family, if you don't know who Charles Manson is, I don't know what to tell you, but I will tell you this. Charles Miles Manson, born November 12, 1934, unalived or passed away November 19, 2017, was an American criminal cult leader, is what they say, and a musician who led the Manson family, a cult based in California in the late 1960s. Some of the members committed a series of at least 9 unalivings at 4 locations in July and August of 1969, and in 1971 for the unalivings of 7 people, including film actress Sharon Tate, which was one of the biggest cases at the time. The prosecution contended that while Manson was never directly ordered the unalivings, his ideology constituted the overt act of the conspiracy. to unalive.
Well, they killed Sharon Tate, they unalived Sharon Tate while she was pregnant. Also, so that was also kind of like, really, So yeah, it was
but he never told them to.
Yeah, that was the thing. No. That was the thing.
He was just like, wouldn't it be cool if?
Yeah, I mean
these crazy. And then the thing is, those women, aren't they free?
What women?
The ones that are alive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Aren't they free?
Oh yeah, the two little crazy ones.
Yeah.
I think they might be.
That's what I'm saying,
maybe
bro.
I don't know.
How are the people that actually killed the people free?
Unalive. Yes, that is crazy. That is crazy that they're. I mean, it is. I mean, well, you got to think about it, bro. If you ever, because me and Jordan and Kenny, we used to watch his interviews, and if you actually listen to him speak, I can't really say what I want to say here, but if you listen to him speak, you can kind of see where it's like they needed somebody. They needed somebody to blame, and he was perfect. He was perfect because he's crazy.
Like CIA perfect.
Yeah, he's crazy. So it's believable that
he needs today lawyers, bro. He needed today lawyers. Bro.
Hey, bro, watch out, bro.
Today lawyers would have been like,
he needed Tate lawyers, bro. That's what he needed.
Whoa, hey, y'all trying to get this man off, bro? You gonna get us massacred on?
He didn't do nothing.
That's true. That's true. He didn't do anything. That's an actual fact.
His analogy, then the best analogy he ever used was, when the president goes and tells a bunch of soldiers to go to another country and bomb them and kill these people or unalive these people, y'all don't arrest the president, right? That's his
good point.
That's the reasoning.
You can, but you have to lose the war.
Wow, I'm not even going to say what I'm saying.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. I mean, to be honest, with him per se, I'm on Oscar. I'm with Oscar on that one. I've always thought it was a little crazy that they, without him ever touching anybody, how they just, because I mean, I don't feel like they had adequate evidence to be like, yeah, it was him. Like, I don't. What actual evidence did they have to say that?
At the time, too, you have to remember. At the time, there were lots of those cults going around the world, and people basically saying, "Hey, we're going to tell these people to harm other people because I said so." Mm-hmm. So it was like a trending thing too. I mean, public outcry was big back then too. So,
I mean, I guess the claim to fame with him would just be the fact that he was always in trouble his whole life anyway.
Right.
So I think that's
track record.
Yeah, he got a lot of.
But that's all of them.
Yeah, I mean they were all criminals. Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, here we go. With that being said, sorry, Charlie Manson. You know what's crazy, bro? Can we even say this on here? Can we say I don't think we could say what we want to say. Like we was gonna go up there and see and. Can
I tell you one thing though?
Yeah, what's up?
When I went to Las Vegas, I went to the museum of the Haunted Museum.
Mm-hmm.
They have his remains there.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's cool.
They have his ashes there, and they have locks of his hair. They have his paintings. They have a bunch of stuff. We couldn't take any pictures. I had to turn my phone off for it. But
cool.
They had everything in a room, and they had to make it look like his cell room. With his music playing and everything, it was crazy. It was like a very.
Was it the Grateful Dead?
The energy was insane. You could really feel like a crazy presence in that room, but
it was just me.
Yeah, it was just Oscar.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying if I pull up, there's gonna be two crazy presences in the room.
Hey yo.
Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
On today's question of the day.
What's the question?
Y'all know who the Grim Sleeper is? Oscar, you better know who the Grim Sleeper is.
I know the Grim Reaper.
God, bro.
The Grim Sleeper sound like a hard-ass rap name,
Jamaican
bro.
Grim Reaper.
Bro.
That's going to be my rap name, bro.
No, Oscar, that's not going to be your rap name, bro. Trust me. No.
It's like Nightcrawler.
Yo,
That is not gonna be your nickname, bro. Trust me. After you hear this,
bro, on his Drizzy shit.
Nah, bro. Actually, well, you know, we talking about some of the most notorious unalivers in the world. So, or
Diddy's nickname, bro.
I guess, bro, what are you on? The Grim Cheeker is his name. The Grim Cheeker, not Sleeper.
The Grim Cheeker.
Anyway.
Yo.
Anyway. So I mean, I guess y'all never heard of the Grim Sleeper. He was like, I'll tell you a little bit about him. Lonnie David Franklin Jr., born August 30th, 1952. And he passed away. Dang, he passed away in 2020. Better known by his nickname, the Grim Sleeper, was an American serial unaliver who was responsible for at least 10 unalivings and one attempted unaliving in Los Angeles, California from 1984 to 2007. He was also convicted for grape, YouTube, grape, like grapes, and sexual violence. Franklin earned his nickname when he appeared to have taken a 14-year break from his crimes from 1988 to 2002.
Bro said, I'm retired.
My boy unretired when he saw someone put out numbers. Bro.
Yo. Bro, I wonder what gave bro the inspiration. Like, oh well, let me gotta get back to it.
This man went up to the closet, grabbed his jersey, and was like, I can't let the BTK
Yo.
show you, dog.
Bro said, hey, bro, he saw Michael Jordan come back. He said, oh, well.
Hey, bro, he rode the city bus one time, and he was like, nah, bro, I got to get back out there.
Oh, my gosh. Man, you burn. Hey, man. Nah, we making fun of bro, man. You burn in hell. Seriously, okay? Oh, man.
Well, he probably is. I mean, so I'll tell you this. Okay. The question that I had was, and, hey, bro, just be prepared. Oscar, I want you to be prepared. Jay, I want you to be prepared. Okay. We are probably going to get attacked for this, okay, but I'm reaching today. Right. The Grim Sleeper, you know who Jack the Ripper is, right? Y'all know who Jack the Ripper is, the crazy guy from the 1800s. Yeah, that nobody knows who he is. Yeah. So essentially, this is the same thing the Grim Sleeper did, but in modern times. What he would do is he would go after, like, you know, predominantly, I don't think he ever unalived a man. I'm not sure, but predominantly he would go after sex workers and drug addicts in LA. And usually they would be found in alleys and stuff like that. So he kind of, you know, acts like Jack the Ripper because he would carry out some of these acts in the alley and they were prostitutes. So it's kind of like the same thing with that. So, yeah, I don't know if you know that, but that's why I would have thought that y'all would know who the Grim Sleeper is because of, bro, he's like, I can't believe that he notorious in LA. Really? Yeah, like when I used to play outside, bro, he'd be like, you better watch out for the Grim Sleeper. And when I got older, I'm like, I'm not a prostitute.
Prostitute, we have nothing to worry about over here.
Okay.
Hey, watch out.
I'm not trying to meet Pete Diddy.
What do you have against Pete Diddy and Drake, bro? Jesus.
Man? It's not like, you know, someone likes texting underage woman. It's not like that happens at all.
That's
you know.
The Grim Sleeper, I'm pretty sure he did like texting.
I bet you the Night Stalker was like really mad that he got the Grim Sleeper. He's like, bitch, I was like, that was my shit.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, you could see that he's not as known as him. So
yeah,
I mean, because
I had no idea about him.
Never knew about the Grim Sleeper, huh? So yeah, I did want to say this. They say in the article that he only unalived 10, but there is a possibility that in his where they say he took a break, that he was also still active.
Oh, he relapsed several times. Okay.
Yeah, so they said in total he may have unalived 25 women.
Hey, bro, if
25. instead of just the 10.
Well, Ted Bundy only went to jail for like 5.
Yeah, no, I know they don't.
He did like 50.
Yeah. I mean, because they can't prove that he did that. They don't have the evidence to prove it.
It's a completely different ball game.
Do you know how many unalivings go unsolved? Bro, they don't want me to expose that number. No, it's like 80%.
I think the FBI said at any given moment there's around 9 serial killers always active.
But listen, it's 80% of unalivings do not get solved. That means 20% of them only get solved.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because as we grow into a police state and we have more and more surveillance, it's hard to imagine like nowadays that's something that could still happen. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, bro,
it still happens.
It's a lot of dark places, man.
You places in the dark out here.
Yeah, you could do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, we are going deep into the rabbit hole. They falling. Hey, bro. Never mind. We all know Jeffrey Dahmer, right? I don't even know why I even asked that question every week.
What bro say?
What?
I want to put some movies. I want to watch a movie. What he say?
Who? Oh yeah. Yeah, we all know Jeffrey Dahmer, right? We know who this guy is. Real sicko if you didn't know him. So Jeffrey Dahmer started unaliving in 1978 at just 18 years old. Wasn't arrested for any unaliving until 1991 after a would-be victim escaped and led police back to Dahmer's Milwaukee, Wisconsin home. It was there that some of the most gruesome details of all unalivings were seen via photos, mutilated bodies, body parts strewn across the apartment. He even had a vat of acid. What? Hey, man, this man was a little crazy. He used to dispose of victims, not even a little. And all Dahmer unalived 17 people, mostly young men of color. He served his time in prison. The first time for grape, I'll say, and then the second time for unaliving. And in 1994, Mr. Dahmer was unalived by a fellow inmate. So there we go.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, y'all ever heard that story about how did you tell me that where the next door neighbor, she got a sandwich from him? You don't know that story?
Yeah, she got a sandwich from him and like saw somebody there and was like, oh.
No. Dahmer gave her a sandwich. He handed a sandwich to her and was like, here, and she ate it and found out later on that it was human.
Oh yeah, he was eating people. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. No,
he was giving them all out to
more than just her. Hey, bro. Hey, that man diabolical. Look at his face.
Oh, you didn't see the movie? You didn't see the thing?
I never watched it.
He would pull up to like functions with like plates of food and shit.
I was like, oh hey,
really?
Jeff brought some food, man. Like, yeah, man. Jeff.
Oh, you a real. Well, you ain't alive. Dang, you a real sicko, dude.
Man kept heads in his freezer, bro.
I know, and I heard he was drilling holes in them heads, bro.
Yeah, he was lobotomizing people. No, like he was drilling the holes before they were dead.
Oh.
He was doing lobotomies to people.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Yo, he's nuts, bro. Crazy. That's what reminds me of like Ed Kemper. I told him about Ed Kemper.
Yeah.
He kept his grandma's head in the freezer.
Yeah,
and then fornicated it.
Yes, he did that multiple times.
Yeah,
multiple heads. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
And you know what he said? He's like, I just wanted to see what it would be like grandma. Unalive grandma. So.
Yeah. Masterminds is a great show.
Yeah, bro, we gotta watch Mastermind.
Bring back Masterminds.
Yeah, please. This is inspired by Mastermind, bro. We love that show. Yeah, but anyway, here we go. On today's episode of Are You Sure About That?
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 Are you and me, are we sure about that?
No.
You asked too many times. It's like, nah, it's
sure. That's what it's meant to do, man. It's meant to confuse you. All right. Well, I don't even gotta ask this question. We obviously know who Ed Kemper is, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that. I was like, we put him in there.
Yeah. So anyway, Ed Kemper is an American serial unaliver, convicted of unaliving 7 women and 1 girl between May 1972 to April 1973. You know what's weird about all of these? Before we get into Ed, you know what's weird about all these guys?
It's all the 70s, 80s.
Yeah, and it's all 1 year. Like, why is it all 1 year that they? Yeah. That's so weird. It's almost like. Never mind. It's kind of weird. That is kind of weird.
It makes you kind of wonder why they kind of all stopped, right?
Always 1 year, and it's almost always in the summertime. Wow, what do you know? Anyway.
Okay.
Years earlier, at the age of 15, Kemper had unalived his paternal grandparents. Kemper's nickname was the co-ed unaliver, as most of his non-familiar victims were female college students hitchhiking in the vicinity of Santa Cruz County, California. Most of his unalivings included necrophilia, decapitation, and dismemberment. Now, Oscar already brought this up. He brought up how he unalived his grandma, and he just wanted to see. He did say that. He actually did say that, I just wanted to see what it would be like to unalive grandma. But there's another part to the story that I don't know if a lot of people know. He also, and Oscar did say this to make a point, he also did unalive his grandfather. When they asked him why he unalived his grandfather, he said, it was just because I didn't want him to come home. This is a 15-year-old, by the way. I just didn't want him to come home and see his wife like that. I knew he would be upset.
It's because in their mind, they're doing it out of compassion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
There's a scene
that's crazy.
In Masterminds where he talks about how he views what he was doing as a sort of courtesy or a profession.
Mm-hmm. But that's my. We talking about a 15-year-old though.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That was a 15-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so. Yeah, man. Definitely built different, man. Definitely built.
That man was huge too.
Yeah, he was 6'9".
Bro,
he's a big boy.
Nobody was surviving that man, bro.
Mm-mm. Nah, not even a grown man. You can't fight him.
Nah, fuck no, bro. Unless you had a gun, you ain't doing shit to that man.
Yeah, you can't fight him.
There's not a whole lot.
Yeah,
but I think that's another reason why like Americans started having so many guns too, bro.
Because all of that.
The 60s, 70s, and 80s, bro, everyone was getting killed. Like there was no technology to find these people unless they really slipped up,
disappearing.
Yeah,
disappearing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was easier to do it. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean that this person, Ed in particular, is a really like under the radar case to me because there's a lot of people that don't know about him. Mm-hmm. But man, that man, and every time I hear like a guy like him, right? Every time I hear like they say, "Oh, he only did 8." Every time I listen to those guys, I know they did way more than what they say they did, bro. Yeah, always. Yeah, he did way more than that. It's just that's just what they caught him doing. Yeah, because
that's what they could prove.
He went to prison, correct, when he was 15 for his grandparents, and then he got released again, right?
I believe
for good behavior.
I believe so.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, he had to because
he's still alive.
Yeah.
Ed Kemper?
Ed Kemper is still alive.
Where is he at? He's in prison?
He's in prison. I don't know where he was, but he's in prison.
He's definitely in Sacramento for sure.
And I know he has helped the FBI and the police actually come up
I know.
with like scenarios and stuff like that to help catch people.
Well, that's what he was talking about with Masterminds.
Yeah. And so I think that's why he's still alive. Yeah.
Because he helped the FBI. He was a big help to the FBI when they in their beginnings. He helped them out a lot.
Because who got caught first, Bundy or Dahmer?
I think Bundy.
I think Bundy is older.
Helped catch Dahmer, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because they think alike.
Yeah, they was them two were sick. Those are some sickos. Anyway, on this episode of Where Did That Happen?
My health.
Whoa, hey, bro.
Hold on. What is it?
Yeah.
Whoa. Between June 1984 and August 1980. Between June 1984 and August 1985, there was a serial unaliver who was given the nickname the Valley Intruder. Here are the places. Oh, y'all never gonna guess. I know I stumped y'all with that. Anybody know who the Valley Intruder is?
The Valley Intruder.
The Valley Intruder. Mm-hmm. Y'all know him. All right, here we go. Here are the places.
San Gabriel Valley, baby.
Here we go. Los Angeles, Chicago, Illinois, New Orleans, or Dallas, Texas, and New Orleans, Louisiana, of course.
So I'm only gonna go with two, since either it's gonna be Los Angeles or Dallas.
Yeah.
Because everything else is in the valley.
Exactly.
Dallas isn't really a valley either, but
there you go, Cali.
I'm going Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Going Los Angeles for sure.
There you go. Yeah. You got it right. Now, do y'all know who he is, though?
Zodiac Killer?
No, Los Angeles, bro. Zodiac was in San Francisco.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Don't know who he is?
I do.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's my boy Richard Ramirez.
The nice stalker. Yep, it was the nice stalker.
That's my boy.
Yeah. The Valley Intruder.
That's my boy.
He had like
bro. That's funny. I have to tell you a funny story about that anyway.
Okay.
About that night stalker?
Yeah,
there's a funny story. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, Richard Ramirez, right? Born February 29th, 1960. Dang, these people are old. And unalived June 7th, 2013. Known as, I just said that, Richard Ramirez, dubbed the Night Stalker, the walk-in unaliver, and the Valley Intruder, was an American unaliver and sex offender whose crime spree took place in California from June 1984 until his capture in August 1985. He was convicted and sentenced to death in 1989 and died while awaiting execution in 2013. Hey, bro, we got a lot to talk about with Richard, bro. Richard was insane, bro. Richard had a lot going on.
Local terror, bro. Man.
You know, one of the things I gotta let y'all speak on this, because one of the things that I was always crazy to me about him is, like, he was one of the ones that I actually got to really read about, and I like watched all his documentaries. Man, this man, if you want to talk about a product of your environment, oh my God. Like, I don't want to say, can we blame him? I don't want to say that. Those are improper words.
Yeah.
But can you really understand why he became the man he was? Because I'm gonna hit you with a couple things. First of all, he watched his uncle unalive somebody in front of him at the age of what, 3?
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was like 4. He was like 3, 4.
Wow.
Bro, his uncle used to beat his wife in front of him, dude.
Really?
Unalived her, raped her in front of this kid, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. And then his dad would beat him. Then he started doing drugs at what, like 14? He started doing so
by the time he was actually doing the murders and all that stuff, he was actually, his brain was gone.
He was gone.
Yeah, he was done.
Traumatized, fried.
Yeah, fried.
And the crazy thing is, like, the cops, if you go look back at the case, the cops had him on their radar, and they were keeping an eye on him. But the people that actually caught him was his neighborhood, like his block where he lived. He was trying to break into a house. They heard the girl screaming. Everybody ran out because they were like, "Oh, it was the Night Stalker." Find out who the Night Stalker was. They beat his ass, and took him to the jail.
Yeah,
it was a community arrest,
it's a
bro.
community thing, man. Yeah.
I saw the video. Y'all ever seen that video?
Yeah.
It's not an actual video of him getting beat up, but it's a video of them like chasing him.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. And he was trying to get away on the bus, and they followed him all, and they beat him, bro. They dragged him off that bus and beat that man. But I mean, rightfully so, because he was terrible, dude. I think he even the little 13-year-old girl in the documentary that he captured, or was she younger than 13? I think she was a little bit younger than 13. It was a little young girl he kidnapped, basically. And man, she talks about it. She talked about how traumatized she was being around him. He didn't even do anything to her. He let her go. Yeah. He let her go for some, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah.
The devil told him to let her go.
I think, didn't he say that?
Yeah, all he said was like the devil was talking to him during all these things.
He did so much drugs, man. I don't know what did he do? What was he doing? Heroin,
speed, man.
Yeah, I mean you could look.
My boy had no teeth, no nails, bro.
Oh, he was gone.
Yeah, he was
compromised.
But I mean, think about it, bro. At the age of 3, if you watched your auntie, because I mean that's what it is by law.
No, definitely. Like how
no, it's going to do something too. It's going to do something too.
Yeah,
bro, especially that young. When you get older, someone messes up the same way they did. I know how to handle this.
Yeah, because I think his first one in that laundromat where he with that little boy, he hung him up in there or something. Was that him? Yeah, I think that was his. If I remember correctly, I know somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think his first one was the laundromat where he hung that little boy, or there's something to a little boy in the laundromat. I don't know, but yeah, man, that was a sick guy.
That guy was nuts, and
he was young.
But I think they have all his victims. Like it wasn't a lot, and he actually didn't kill most of his victims. He couldn't do it for whatever reason. Like they would pass out or something, he would dip. So if you look into like all the stuff, the reason they had him on the radar was because there was a lot of victims that actually
survived.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. How old was he when he was arrested?
So 85. He was born in 60, about 25 years old. Yeah, 25.
Yeah, bro. He started young, bro.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Before that, he had like theft, petty larceny, just
little
stuff
like that.
Yeah. He was in and out. He was in and out of prison, in and out of trouble his whole life. Yeah, but yeah, he was 25. He was born in 60, so yeah, when he got caught, he was 25 years old, and he was sentenced in 89. So yeah, bro. Yeah, no, that. Yeah, man, and it's just it's all. I don't want to say it's sad for him. It's just sad to see somebody had to go through that anyway. That's crazy, bro. At such a young age, like that was his life.
Well, you also got to think about it. Maybe he could have came out on the other side, but when you said about his parents, it's like there was no help in that kid.
I mean, but the thing is, though, like, and this is my point with certain things like this. There's thoughts, like you having certain thoughts. There isn't really much rehabilitation for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you can actually imagine doing certain things to certain people, there isn't really a whole lot you can do. Like, he was going to get caught up eventually.
I think there was a turning point for him when he was younger, though. Did he go live with his grandparents or something like that? I think they sent him off somewhere. I don't know. They did something, and really what he was saying is all he wanted was somebody to love him. And so he didn't have that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's what you said with his parents. Even if he saw the whole uncle thing, he'd go home, and even if he said anything, it wasn't like they were helping him. They're beating on him.
Yeah, it made it worse.
Go fuck himself.
Yeah, it made it worse. Yeah.
So, I got in trouble for telling about something bad. I thought it was bad. Now I know how to solve the issue.
You just
no consequences.
Yeah. Yeah, when a woman talk back, this is what you do now. Yeah, that far is crazy. But anyway, if you are sensitive to any one of the topics that we talk about or show you on this show, we
do
not
care.
We don't care.
Still don't care.
We never cared.
The only thing we do seem to care about is if you force everybody you know to like, comment, subscribe, and watch all of our videos. Remember, force everybody in your house to like, comment, subscribe, and watch all of our videos.
And someone tell Topo Chico to come give us some free bottles.
Hey, yeah, Topo Chico, we need a sponsor, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
16.
16. We need a 616.
16.
Yeah.
616 in Los Angeles. We need the bottles.
Remember, believe in us
And not in you.
and not in you.